welcome back. It's Dede with another episode of Beauty with a Twist. We've been MIA for 2 weeks due to some technicalities, but we're back and we're better. And for today's guest, we have my assistant, aka Natalie, aka Killinat, aka Limitless Beauty. What's up, girl? How are you?
It's me, Natalie. I'm so happy to be back for another episode. This time we're live recording. So
period.
I know.
First, cheers.
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 One thing about me and Dede, we will drink.
Scratch that. I'm just kidding. Period.
We will drink.
But she will outdrink me. Let's just get that clear real quick, right?
Get that out the way, yeah.
But anyways, how are you since last episode?
So much has been going on since last episode. I'm really excited to get into it and talk about what we've been doing, what we've been up to, what's been going on with the lounge.
Like updates about your life, personal life, working with me. How's it going?
Updates, working with you. Everything's been going so good. I feel like within the past year of working with you, we just had our 1-year anniversary for the lounge.
Yay!
I was so happy to be. Shout out to the lounge, everybody.
Insert the clapping. Yes.
Shout out to the lounge, everybody. We did it. We're 1 year old, so I'm very happy to be a part of it and to see it be 1 year old. You know?
She was there from home days to now. So
I know it's really exciting, just to pursue other things and have new clients walk in every day and meet new people. I feel like it's just been worth it, in my opinion.
Yeah. Do you think that I always put you on the spot?
Yes. Yes. But I mean, I'm your assistant, so I have to be put into the tough positions, I feel like. Working with you, we go through a lot being girls as well, being young. I feel like when clients come in that are older than us, they're kind of more intimidated by us. Like, do these girls know what they're doing? Do they know what they're talking about? But
I feel like you know how to speak.
Yeah.
And really, talk to the client and like different personalities with each client. Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, definitely. Like, thanks to you, I learned so much where sometimes like when clients are asking me questions, I am able to take over for you and add more input to make them feel more comfortable. Yeah. She'll be talking to a client about something and like, I don't know why. Sometimes I just, I can't mind my business. I get into it with them and I'm like, girl, this and that. I've convinced clients to get services by just like telling them. Like, it's going to be good for you, this and that,
That's so true.
So it's
especially with like ombre brows. Like, I don't even know how you be convincing these girls to get tattooed by me.
Literally.
But she really does. She's like, oh my gosh, she is so bomb at brows. You should do it. And they're like, okay, book me an appointment. And I'm like, bitch, like, I don't even know how their brows look like. Huh?
Yeah, it's so good to just have walk-in clients just come in and ask questions and be able to like book them for you and like get them in for services. Even with me, I've met a lot of cool people. We got to go to Disneyland recently because of one of our clients. Like, we got the opportunity to go do that, just by meeting one of our clients. So that's like already, it's been a dream.
Yeah. So do you think that like from last time that you were working, what's the shop? The shop was open, right?
Yeah, the shop was open.
Do you feel like you've grown, like, because you have your own business, right?
Yes. I recently started my own business page. Dede has been pushing me to start my own business and to get more out there, which I really appreciate her for that. It's just been hard, because I haven't found like the confidence in myself to like post good pictures or to like get more on it, which I need to. But I'm thankful that I did start my business this year.
Shout it out.
Shout out to Limitless Beauty.
Period.
2 Y's, y'all.
Wait, what?
2 Y's. Limitless Beauty, 2 Y's.
Oh, okay, 2 Y's. Okay.
Just to get it right, no underscores or anything crazy, just 2 Y's.
I'm dead.
But yeah, so I hope to just see that grow in the future, most definitely. Working with you within this year, I hope to just reach more audience on there.
Do you feel like anything's changed at the lounge since last time?
I just feel like our knowledge and our confidence and just just being who we are. I feel like we make the business grow just by, having the confidence in ourselves to open every day, to take people, to not be afraid of criticism, to get through all the criticism, because like I said, being young, we deal with a lot, we deal with people, not knowing if they're going to be comfortable with us within the services and stuff. So, it's just finding more of the confidence in ourselves. I feel like we've reached that, and I know we're just going to get better through time.
Yeah, and I feel like our clients too love us.
Our clients do love us.
I don't think they know me as Dede. I think they know me as like, oh, where's Natalie? They don't even ask for me. They're like, hey girl, what's up? Where's Natalie? And I'm like...
And then, like, I tell Dede, like, you know, when people come in, the first person they see isn't you, it's me. You know, like, I'm there greeting them. They talk to me before your services. Like, if you're still busy with somebody else, they need to get to know me. You know, I need to make sure you need water, you need anything, let me know, you know? So I feel like me striking up conversations while waiting for you to finish or, like, to start on them, it's just, you know, it's reached a whole nother relationship with clients.
How do you feel that our team is growing?
Our team is growing. I am so excited for that. I love seeing girls come in and just wanting to grow their business within themselves.
Yeah.
The girls we have at the lounge right now, they're... Shout out to Daisy. Shout out to Nicole. They are so business oriented. Like, they make us feel comfortable with trusting them being there. You know what I mean? Because I think that's a big part of like letting somebody into your shop is that we have to trust them being there by themselves.
Yeah.
When they have clients, you know? Because sometimes, like, you know, I'll walk in and it's dirty and stuff. And I was like, who was here the other day?
Literally her.
I was like, who was here? Because look at my floors. I said, I did not leave my floors like this yesterday. Like, literally, I get so mad I'm just the cleanliness person. Like, I just want the shop to be perfect at all times because we never know who's walking in.
Yeah.
You know, we have some real high-end clients where we just want to please them, you know, so.
We got some clients that be looking at the walls and be like, okay, that's dirty. And then you see Natalie over here.
Because I do it.
And then she walking in with, where? And she has like the freaking trapo or she has the
and
little mop ready.
Hair everywhere. I don't know why that floor is like a magnet with hair. Like, it just, like, I have to clean at least every 20 minutes. They're like, girl, you just clean that. And I'm like, I know, it's still dirty.
Yeah.
Like, I have to get that, you know? But yeah, everything at the launch has been going so good. I'm so happy just to see where it goes.
No, from this year last year, do you feel like from my house days, do you see growth in it? Or
of course. I see so much growth in the house days. Like, the other day, we just had a client walk in that she hasn't been to you since the house days.
Oh, I don't remember.
Remember the facial girl you just did? Well, I remember her. She was from the house. She used to come to the house. The one that was asking for your mom. Your mom was like, who's asking for me?
Yeah.
You know, yeah, she just came and it's like, girl, like, just the fact that we have clients coming back from your house days to your shop and seeing your growth like that, I feel like it's so worthwhile. Like, to see their eyes light up.
And they're like,
when
wow,
they see it, yeah,
there's
literally.
no roaches in here and nothing.
It smells
Even though
good.
there was no fucking roaches, but literally.
No, literally. Like, it smells good. What scent do you guys got in here? And I'm like,
all
I know.
the time. Huh?
Yeah, so that's good. Like, I just love seeing the clients come back from your house days.
Yeah.
The growth is immaculate for sure.
I feel like we have our OG clients that we love, right?
Yes, your OG clients. I love your OG clients.
And it's crazy because Natalie is the type of person, she'll remember you by your name. And she'll be like, oh my God, girl, like, I remember this.
How's your kids? How's your husband?
How's
like,
your ex?
Is he still being a dog? Like, literally.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Cheers. Are you drinking? Mm-hmm. There's something in her cup. I swear there's something in her cup.
Oh, there's something in there. There's two things in there. Anyways.
But anyways, boo, I want to talk about more of like your business. I want to talk about like something that, you know, what you see yourself doing at the lounge. Because last time we did talk about like you were super closed off. You weren't we didn't even have Limitless Beauty last time we had the podcast.
No, yeah,
so
definitely.
Something that, you know, you see yourself doing in like the next 5 years, or like what is your plan?
Well, for my 5-year plan, I hope to start my business up and get that going, of course. It's kind of hard to put myself out there because Dede knows I'm very a reserved person. I like my privacy. I appreciate my privacy more than anything. I love being by myself. So the fact that I kind of have to I got haters. You know I got haters. Like...
Oh, a hater booked with me.
A hater booked with her. And I was
that's
like...
That's a real story.
That's a real story, but we're not going to tell that one. But I was like, this girl does not like me. Like, why is she here? It was just the whole thing. But anyways, that's one of the reasons why it's hard for me to want to start my business and to pursue that is just because I appreciate my privacy. Yeah. And I feel like I need to learn to just open up more and let people see a different side of me other than like killing it. You know what I mean? Because I'm not trying to, you know, growing up and stuff, I had like that tough girl persona in me. And I'm just trying to like let that go and be more professional. Yeah. Which is hard for me because I cuss like a sailor. But with clients and stuff, I try not to, you know? But other than that, you know, I just hope my business just gets better. And I'm also coming out.
Shout it out, girl. We need to talk about it. We need to talk about it.
Well, it's coming up, but I want to start my own like accessory line, kind of. Like I want to sell, you know, I'm going to be selling certain things.
Is this one?
No, it's the secret, you know.
Okay, but a sneak peek. Show a sneak peek.
A little sneak peek, you know. That's my girl. So I just want to start that as well. Like, you know, I want to start my business and then my accessory line. So that's coming up, you know, maybe in the next podcast, we'll talk more about that. But, you know, I just have so many business ideas that I just need to start putting it to use. Like I'm wanting Dede to help me get a business license so I can sell my stuff, you know. So everything coming with that, you know, I know I need to go to school in the future in the next 5 years. I need to go to school to be maybe an esthetician.
Period.
You know, it's the business I'm in, you know, might as well know everything about it.
Yeah.
So that I do want to pursue waxing. It's just I have to get rid of my nails and I don't want to.
I know, but like, I mean, do you really need? We have a waxer in the building. Shout out Carla.
Look
Carla. At her nails compared to your nails.
No,
like,
but I used to have nails like that. I just did it because it looks more like cute. But I used to have long nails like that, and I've never gotten a complaint. So you do not need to cut them.
It's just hard for when the wax gets on my nails. I just feel like I don't want to be messy for the clients. You know what I mean?
Well, she's waxed before, but the gloves are so hard to go on her, girl.
Hey, you know what? I do wax when Dede needs my help.
Yeah.
And it gets serious, I get in that.
Oh,
like,
no,
best believe I get in that.
Oh, no. We should just tell them about the story really quick where you helped me with the manzillion.
You guys, we had this man come, okay? And he was going on vacation. His wife booked him an appointment. But when I tell you, like, from his shoulders down, from his every single hair you could imagine on a man, from his shoulders down, we waxed.
How long did it take us?
We waxed. I think 4 hours.
Dude, I'm not even
4
kidding
hours.
you. It was the hairiest man we've ever seen. His wife wanted to get his chest, stomach,
arms,
back, manzillion, arms, full legs,
you guys,
underarms, everything.
Every single thing. He left completely nude. Like, and we were just there.
And like I was grabbing the dick, you know?
A stone.
And then I was like, you need to like grab this part. She's like, okay. So while I'm holding it, literally, this is us two on a man. She's like pulling it, right?
It was just insane, you guys. Like that story is insane. Me and Dede have really been through some crazy clients together.
No, I really want to talk about another story really quick because I think it's the funniest story and I'm gonna put you on the spot. We had a man come in.
Oh my gosh.
And he was, so Natalie massages. Shout out to the best.
Shout out to my hands because they be putting people to sleep, but not this way, y'all. I did not want it this way.
So a man walked in. It was a random older man, probably like in his 60s. Early 70s, and he came with a nice ass car. He just pulled up. It was just a random guy.
Had a Rolex on.
He was just booming.
Just booming. You could tell this man had money. You could smell the money walking in.
Literally. So he just walked in, and I think you were about to go, right? Maybe you were about to leave?
Yeah, I think I was leaving like within the 30 minutes.
Yeah. And then he was like, you know, I really want to do a massage. Do you have anyone available? And I was like, oh, absolutely. We have someone available right now. And then I pulled her to the back. I said, hey, there's an older man and he wants to get a massage. I don't know how you feel about it, but I think he has money. And she was like, oh, you're making me do this. I was like, you're going to get money too. Turns out we took him as a client and go explain what happened.
So I took him as a client, you guys. You know, we're in the room. Everything's good. I'm asking him about his life. You know, what do you do? You know, he's telling me about his life, how he makes money, all this stuff. And during my massage, you guys, like basically, like I know he's older and he couldn't, like I was just making excuses for him. I know he couldn't like control himself the best he could, but he got an erection like while I was massaging him. And when I tell you guys, this man was like throbbing the whole time I was touching him. I was just begging for it to be over. I was like, all right, this man like pulls it out. If he tells me to like something like that, I'm gonna have to punch him out. Like I was just thinking of every scenario in my head. I was like, oh, I'm gonna defend myself. Like ain't no way this man is about to think he's gonna do anything to me. Like Dede's with the client right now. Like when I'm supposed to go out there like flipping out. Like I was just ready for it. Didn't do anything crazy, you know? So that's why I was like, okay, maybe, you know, he's just older. I'm touching him and play. Because, you know, full body massage is a full body massage. You don't have to wear your underwear. You know what I mean? You don't.
Oh, no, you're out there.
You're out there. You know what I mean? But it's just like, I don't know why he had to do that to me. Like he literally
tell him the best part.
The best part, you know, all worthwhile. He tipped me $100 at the end of it. Then he came back a second time.
The next day.
So I knew I was like, D, I think $100. This man wants a happy ending. Like I think that's what he's here for. Like I think like he has something in his head where he feels like he can do this. I took him as a client. It was just as bad. You know, he tipped me $120
Oh,
that time,
time.
So I was like, okay, it's just getting better and better. You know, we haven't seen him, but I told Dede, like, he found a happy ending place. That's exactly what he wanted from me. And that's what he was not getting. So he had to go find it somewhere else.
Yeah.
But that was my craziest client I ever had, you guys. Like, I literally, like, when I tell you, was like jumping like a snake from the back. It was insane. Like, oh my God, we shouldn't be talking about this, but it was just an insane client. I will always remember him.
But you are telling everyone you kept it professional.
I kept it very professional, very professional. I didn't even speak. Like,
you had the music bumping, the little
like that's the way it's
music.
supposed to be.
Yeah.
It's just for me, like, if he was to take action in anything, that's when I would have to take action. And I was really scared for that, you know? So that I think that was one of the on my toes moment at the shop that I had, but nothing crazy after that, you know? So I thank God for that.
Yeah. I mean, it was crazy because he really did pull up with his truck. And turns out he was a bar owner.
Yes.
Yeah.
He had a lot of money, you guys.
He has a lot of money, and he never came back, sadly.
You
but
know,
you know what?
Money doesn't always everything, you know?
Yes,
but,
sadly.
You know, anyways.
But anyways, so from then you have your clients because you do teeth whitening.
Yes, I do teeth whitening, massages. And then I do take over services for you sometimes, like the laser hair removal,
tooth gems.
Sometimes I'm learning tooth gems. I still need a little more practice on that, but that's something as well that I hope to add to like my profile.
So do you feel like working at the lounge, you definitely do learn stuff, right?
Girl, I feel like I rob you of your knowledge sometimes because like what I'm learning is what girls go to school for.
Yeah.
And then we have somebody at the lounge right now that's going to school and she feels like she's not learning enough, you know? So that's why I feel like I made the right decision to wait for you to teach me everything rather than, you know, just going out and
Anna's the type of person, like, she'll be like, she sees me doing it. She's like, can I watch you? And I'm like, yeah, girl, like, you can watch me. And then I'll tell her, like, oh, this is how you do this is how you do that. And then some people do pay for, like, classes on that. She gets it for free, girl. So I think it's like a benefit of being an assistant,
and then
right?
products as well, you guys. Like, you know, my sunscreen, she gives it to me for the price she gets it for. So I feel like I get hooked up on that as well.
Period.
You know, I have, my skin is a work in progress, but she takes care of me, you know? Like, I get dermaplated for free.
She's like, can I get a dermaplane real quick? I'm like,
you know, like,
I'm over this.
You know, if I have to fix my nails, like,
she's in there, like fixing.
I have access to everything, you know? So I feel so grateful that I can also, like, if I want to learn nails, if I want to learn lashes, like, the girls will teach me.
Yeah. So do you think that being an assistant, like someone that is willing or looking to be someone's assistant, like what do you think the benefits are and what are the cons? Like what are pros and cons of being an assistant?
Let's start with the pros. I feel like the pros, like I said, you learn a lot of knowledge. You get a flexible schedule. You always have to like, it basically teaches you a lot of responsibility. You know, like before I came in here, I was responsible, but I'm responsible for your business. So I feel like that, you know, people have to prepare for that if they want to be an assistant. They have to figure out how to fit into somebody else's lifestyle. Yeah. It's not about you, you know, and I feel like sometimes like when I started, it was kind of not degrading, but it just felt like I'm not doing good enough. Yeah. Like I want to do better. I feel like when I mess up, I'm hard on myself because I don't want to mess up because there's nobody else for me to lean on, you know, or to talk to. Like, what am I doing wrong? You know? Yeah. So I feel like that it's just more of a learning process for yourself. You have to take the responsibility and learning the steps of a business instead of just being like, you know, she listens to me when I have ideas, when I have, you know, suggestions for the shop. She's open to listening to me and to acknowledge like what I think looks good. And that's also, it's kind of hard because sometimes you don't always get a good boss where she's gonna like that you put your input. But I'm grateful. Like,
that's not cute. No.
You know, and I'm grateful. You know, sometimes when we have people come to the shop to like place things, she asks me like, well, like, hold on, let me ask my assistant if this looks good. And that makes me feel good, you know? Some people don't get lucky like that where their boss doesn't want no input from them. You know what I mean? They just want them to do the work and go home. Yeah. For me, I feel like how you said, like, I'm kind of like a 24-hour assistant. Like we talk all the time, you know, like if something's going on, she calls me, you know, something's, you know.
She don't get paid enough. Like, apparently the icks. Shut up. We're not even gonna go through that right now. We're not even gonna go through that.
You don't want to go through that. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't. But anyways, you guys, yeah. So the pros for sure is just, you know, I'm thankful I have access to everything beauty wise. The cons is sometimes, you know, like the flexible schedule. Sometimes I'm not getting enough hours as I should. Sometimes like clients cancel and we have to figure out what to do for the day.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes it's not one client, it's 2 clients, 3 clients. Like it's so hard. And then sometimes people like to reach those clients to get like the late fees or anything like that. It's hard.
Yeah.
You know, so I feel like the clients make it hard sometimes.
Or how I just say, okay, Natalie, handle it because I don't know what to do with the...
Dude, yeah, sometimes like she's like, she makes me call people instead of texting them. I was like, I don't want to talk to these people. Like, what do you want? What do I say? You know, but like I said, that's a learning process. You have to learn to do it. You can't just say no. You know, I can complain, but at the end of the day, I'm going to have to do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah. So the cons, like I said, you know, it's just kind of maneuvering into your lifestyle.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes if I don't like something and you do, like, I have to go with what you say because you're my boss.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And we are we're not so much alike, but we're the same age. You know what I mean? So we have like not the same mindset, but we're kind of at the same place. You know what I mean? Where we both want the same things for your business. And it's just, we'll see what happens in the future.
How do you keep our personal life and assistant life different?
And, you know, a lot of people ask me that, too, because they're like, you're really close to your boss. Are you scared about that?
Yeah.
And I'm like, you know what? No, because like I see her every day, but I feel like I'm closer to you than your own best friends.
Literally.
Like, I feel like I know more about you.
I come into work crying and she's like, what's wrong? I'm like, bitch.
And I have to get her together. Like sometimes, like, you guys, I've been through so much shit with Dede, like within this past 2 years, like 2 years, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Within this past 2 years, like I've seen her through heartbreak. I've seen her through medical issues. I've seen her through, you know, moving apartments to starting her own podcast. Like, you know, it's always something new with Dede. It's always something exciting.
Don't even.
So, you know, she always keeps me on my toes for sure. For sure.
But like, how do you balance it? Like, how do we, I feel like we're good at it, right?
No, yeah, I feel like we're good at it. I feel like sometimes it's tough. Like when I want to have tough conversations with you, I don't know how to go about it. Yeah. Because it's like old me, like with my old bosses, no problem. Like, girl, we got to talk about this. Yeah. But with you, I just feel like, you know, I see what you're going through. I see what's going on. And I feel like it's kind of hard to talk to you about personal things sometimes because it's like we are so close that it's dangerous. I feel like if we argue or we don't, or we butt heads or something like that.
But I feel like, too, if you're close to the person, you could talk. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, definitely. I definitely feel like I could talk to you about anything. Yeah. I feel like our relationship is to the point where, you know, you are like one of my best friends, but you are my boss. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like we keep a good distance within the two. You know, like sometimes, like, you know, I work with her, you know, sometimes she'll go out to lunch without me and that doesn't hurt me, but it's just like, you know.
I always invite her though.
No, she does. She does.
I always invite her.
Like, that's besides the point, but it's like, you know, sometimes she can go do her own thing and I can do my own thing, you know what I mean?
Or she's just like, I just want to stay here.
And like, I just want to stay here. I have work to do, you know, like I want to finish up before I go, you know? So I feel like I keep a good dividing, you know, distance between the two.
But when we have the chisme.
We have the cheesemate girl. We be there for like 30 minutes, like on my shift. I'm getting paid to talk shit.
Literally. I'm like, she's working, but like she needs to hear me out for the next 30 minutes that I'm paying her. Yeah. And it's like, she needs to like, she's my therapist. I just need to know
what vibe Dede's on for the day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Period. If she's in a bad mood.
How do you know I'm in a bad mood?
Oh, I know. I know when you're in a bad mood. I won't get no hello. It's just like, hey, boo. Oh. Everybody watch out. Let me fold these real quick. Let me fucking do it. Really? Let me make sure this floor is good. Oh, yeah, I know when you're in a bad mood.
When am I in a happy mood?
Hey, oh my God. It looks so good in here. Oh my God. Make sure you put the chairs out, boo. Like, oh shit. Like, you know, when she's in a bad mood, she's like, what is this? Looking at the floor and she's like, boo, make sure you sanitize the steamer. Like, I already did, Dede. Okay, what about, did you do the towel warmer? Oh, yeah, she's in a bad mood, y'all. Do anything she says at that point. You feel me? If you want to live.
But what am I? Okay, but like, I'm not mean.
No, she's not mean. I feel like, you know, I know how to handle you. Yeah. At this point, you know, like I have a lot of attitude within myself where I feel like I don't.
She'll tell me.
I don't let things bug me like how other people do. You know, some people get real offended by the way you talk to them about things, and then me, it's just like, girl, she's just letting it out. Like, you know, don't take it so personal. Yeah. So I feel like that's another point that I see. I don't take a lot of things personal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like I think people think I come off mean, but I don't.
People think you're like bougie and stuck up, but I'm like, she's far from that, girl.
I'm
like, she's so humble. Like, don't play with her. Really though, she will literally give you the shirt off her back if she could.
Yeah, literally.
That's how I see it, and that's how I tell people. Like, you guys don't know you guys know, like Dede's Beauty Lounge by Dede. You guys don't know the real Dede. You know what I mean? And like, yeah. You're an angel sometimes.
A bitch. Can you actually? Can you like crop that out, Marlo? Because like,
no,
I'm
keep
just
that
kidding.
in there, Marlo.
I'm just kidding. But anyways, boo, thank you for that. So personal life, we're gonna go back to it. Last time we were talking about on the old podcast, like about how I took you out of the whole scene of like
my trapper days.
Yes.
No, yeah. I still like some days I look back on it and I'm like, I miss that lifestyle just because it was so fast paced. But like, I know I'm where I'm supposed to be. You know, like I know I prayed for days like this, you know, like to stop always being on my toes, on edge about what I'm doing with my job. Like I could be more open with my mom, like about what I do. Because my whole life, you know, working like that, I never was open to my mother about what I did with my work.
But do you miss the fast money?
Yeah, of course. Who wouldn't? You know, like working there, it's so fast paced. Like you meet a lot of cool people, but like I said, it's dangerous work. Like you don't want to be in that forever. And I'm already old as hell. Like I did that when I was 16, 17, 18, 19, like for years, you know, like that. So I feel like it was time for me to like spread my wings and just find what I'm supposed to do career wise.
Yeah. So you're never going to go back, right?
No.
I took her out of the fucking trapper days, and that's on motherfucking period. I want to bring in really special guest really quick. Carla, come in really quick.
Carla.
Brianna, Prink.
I was not ready for this.
I just want to come say hi. I just want everyone to come say hello.
These are the people, you guys, who inspire me. Carla is
literally
one of
Carla,
them.
come say hi.
Like, where do I look?
Everywhere.
Bree, come say hi. Hello. We're on the motherfucking podcast. Don't play.
Don't play with us.
Don't play with us. Don't play.
with
Come
it.
on this. Wait, go on that side. Go on that side.
Yeah.
So remember Carla dipped honey. Dipped in honey? Dipped in honey? I always forget. Dipped in honey. And then we got Prank Beauty over here.
Ew.
Shout out. We always in here. The bitches just came over to drink. Let's just drink real quick.
We did come over to drink.
I want you guys to try this.
We should have a bottle.
Yeah, you get something here. You want this?
We should
got those little shots. I was just like, I knew that.
Oh, we should have.
I was like, we were there. I'm like,
This
you got
shit's
these
strong.
in Don
That's my
Julio
favorite
because I
drink.
knew
What
that.
is this though?
That.
This is your favorite?
Yeah. This is my favorite.
You know she picked that up?
Girl, these are my favorite. Those
Really?
little Cayman Jacks.
Oh no,
Anyways.
that's what I told her. I was like, you need to get. She was trying to get the White Claw, but like, fuck
Right?
White Claw.
All right,
All right, cheers, you guys, to business owners, period. Limitless Beauty. Don't forget to motherfucking follow.
Wait,
Two wise.
No underscore.
No, dead ass. No,
Right.
It's so good to have you guys here for real. Like, I look up to both these women so much, business-wise. They all
Take
have
that, boo. That's you.
super successful businesses, and I can only hope to be just as good as them one day.
She gonna.
I feel
Period.
like with your personality, like that's really what does it for everybody.
No, yeah, I'm such an easy person to talk to, and like that's something that I always told myself. Like, I will never be scared to talk to somebody. Like, yeah, sometimes I'm nervous, but like, who is it? You know.
John, come over here.
But
Real quick.
once
Come
I
say hi on the
pass
podcast.
it, we all good.
He's like,
John, come over here. Shout out to OVO John on Instagram. Come.
Marlo, you gonna cut some of this, right?
I can.
Yeah, please.
Come
please.
Why? You're doing
Come
amazing.
where?
Come say hi. All right, guys.
are we fitting to here?
Yeah.
All right, guys. Love you guys.
Love you guys. Cheers. Where's
Cheers. Cheers. Here, you drink that. Well, you drink that.
Cheers.
Cheers. All right.
Cheers.
All right, guys. Love you guys, but you guys gotta go.
Love you guys.
Love you guys.
I know.
All right.
Love you guys. Thank
Love you guys. Thank you guys for being a part of this.
Damn.
That was good, huh?
He said that's nasty.
That was good, huh?
Damn.
You good?
She said, damn.
All right, guys. Thank you for being a part of that. Thank you for being a part of that.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
I
so
want to
much.
know now that we got that over with advice.
Okay.
Okay. So we already said advice. Well, we said the pros and cons about being an assistant, but I want to know advice on someone that's willing to be in the beauty industry and someone that wants to be, you know, an intern.
Yeah.
But what does it take to be an intern for someone that's in the beauty industry? Keep in mind that they don't get paid, right?
Yeah. Keep in mind, people do internships before they.
You want to
know.
explain that?
Yeah, getting in the beauty industry, guys, like it's all fun and games, but like you have to be an intern most of the time entering the beauty industry. I feel like you need to learn the proper steps into becoming into the beauty industry. Like, yeah, you may know this and that, but like to help somebody run a business, you need to have the confidence in yourself to be able to learn and to take tough criticism. Because I feel like a lot of people don't know how to take tough criticism, and they get real like when they have to, you know, get like, what is it? Like when they get like told off by their boss or something. Not told off, but like when they get criticism. People don't know how to take tough criticism, I feel like. And I feel like that's why a lot of people do not make it in the beauty industry, is because they don't know how to, you know, they don't know how to fuck up and realize they fucked up. Simplest way to put it. So my advice to anybody that wants to get into the beauty industry is prepare yourself to be an intern first, if anything. But you need to learn how to manage yourself most of all, because you're managing somebody else. If you are not like happy within yourself, if you don't know how to have a set schedule, you don't have a routine, you shouldn't be working for nobody else.
Damn.
Because you are gonna fuck up their routine. You know what I mean? If you're not able to like put a set schedule, if you're not able to basically like, you know how to like work a computer system or something like that, like if you can't take criticism, don't enter the beauty industry. That's the simplest thing I can say.
Damn.
Literally.
But what if a person, you know, for example, could take the criticism and everything, but still is like, you know, lacking off work and stuff, and like they want to be a part of it so bad, they're driven, they're goal driven. Mm-hmm. Like, how do you know? Well,
that already, like, if you don't have patience.
That's what I'm looking for, girl.
If you don't have patience, you're not going to get anywhere. What I thought working with you, I was already going to be at the top. No, I knew me and you were going to have to work for something. We're going to have to work to build something. And we're already doing such a good job with Beauty Lounge by Dede. Like, Beauty with a Twist, Beauty Lounge Academy. Like, there's so much things in the works that if you're not patient, you will not see the progress. Mm-hmm. Definitely.
And especially because we have something next door, but we can't see it.
Yeah, something coming soon close to the lounge. Basically, lounge like associated, but
you're working there too.
I'm working there too. So
buckle the fuck up.
But I know you need to have your mom on here to talk to like, you know, catch up with her. Yeah, no, literally. But, you know, it's going to be really exciting. That's our next project. So
were you scared at any moment that last year when we took the big hit of being slow? Because, you know, there was a time where we had the meeting when we went to brunch with the girls. We were like really, really slow. Did you feel scared at any time? Did you feel how did you feel about
honestly, like, you know, when businesses slow down, it is a scary feeling. But I know us, and I wasn't scared of what was going to happen, because I feel like all of us want to make money. All of us want to be successful. I feel like it didn't slow us down, basically. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like we all took the hit pretty well. And I feel like we kept working no matter what. Even if we had 2 clients a day, we were still there. You know what I mean? And some people, they get intimidated by that, you know, where it's like, if I'm only getting 1 client, 2 clients this day, it's like, well, next week you'll get 5, you'll get 7. Like, you know, you just have to be patient. You have to wait and see the progress and trust that the team you're working with is going to help you achieve that. And I feel like our team, you know, like they work, you know, like they see the progress that they want to make for the shop. They are dedicated to us and the shop. So I feel like they see that if we're struggling, they're struggling as well. So I feel like we all kind of like set our goals and just worked for it and worked hard so we can make it out of the slow times, which we are.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
I feel like January's been pretty good.
January was popping.
You know, and those are mostly the slow months, like, you know. So I know we're just going to get busier and busier.
How do you feel about me freaking putting you on the spot all the time, making TikToks? Because she's blowing up. One of like my TikTok videos blew up because of you.
I hate it. I hate it. I hate being on TikTok, you guys. But you know what? I enjoy it secretly. Like, I hate.
She freaking directs it. She's
you know
like,
what? I'm
this
the
person
star.
Should do this.
I'm the star. Like, I have energy. I'm ready to go. Like, I will complain the whole time, like how I did with this. I complain the whole time, but once I'm doing it, I feel like I got it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I feel like some of the TikToks we did, I was directing it, and I was like, I don't want to fucking do this shit, but I'm over here like, ladies.
No.
Everybody get information. Like, literally.
No, that Christmas one, she was not playing. She's like, I'm going to learn the routine and you guys need to learn it step by step. And I was like, oh my God.
No, literally. And I had them line up one by one to do the song by themselves without any of us dancing with them. I was like, come on, 1, 5, 6, 7, 8, ba, da, da, na, na, na. Like literally, I was on their asses. And I feel like that's why they go good is because I know what looks good, you know?
Yeah.
So I feel like I got a good eyes and I feel like our TikToks always come out really good.
Do you think social media is a big part of your job?
Oh, yeah. Definitely. TikTok, Instagram.
And she was never a part of this, y'all. Like, she never even knew how to make a TikTok. And now
I
she's making
barely
her
joined
own
TikTok a couple months ago.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
she did a TikTok. She was like, get ready for me. What was it? Like, a day at work with me.
Oh yeah, like a day in the life of an assistant. You know, like getting the shop
so
ready.
Cute.
Yeah, I just need to be more like that. Like I need to be able to make more content and just be more creative.
She was like this, Carla. She was like getting the sheet ready. She was like recording. She's putting on like.
Girl, I put it on timer, and I was like, you feel me? I had my whole body in that.
No, she put the fucking whatever she did. She was just like filming herself do the sheet. She was like, and then she's like, "D, I have something to show you," and I was like. You did not film this yourself. She's like, I did.
And I filmed it before she got to work, y'all.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, it's been good. Social media is a huge part of our business, but I feel like that's when we tell people, how'd you find us? Oh, Instagram. Oh, I followed you on TikTok. And then I went to your Instagram and I saw your profile. So that definitely gets us clients. Yeah. And I feel like for me too, I've got a lot of clients through your social media.
So another thing too, like when people say like how to get clients and stuff, like you really think that content.
Like I tell people like content for one, and then, you know, a lot of people are like, they want more followers than what they're following. So, but I tell people when you first start a business, you should search up people in your area, Rancho Cucamonga, Ontario, wherever you're from, and you should be following girls that are tagging that city. Any type of thing. You see people going to a beauty place, follow them. That's how you get your clients. I used to work for a girl. She did the plasma fibroblast.
Oh, yeah.
And I did that. Her Instagram now is like to like 8,000 followers. Literally, because I got her there. I was just following, and then I would delete everybody who was like fraud, like, you know what I mean? Fake profiles.
Bitch,
like, and that's how I got her there. And that's how I got her there. You know what I mean? It's just all about who you're getting in touch with, where you're looking on social media. Because you could just be scrolling down, but you're not doing nothing with that, you know?
Yeah.
It's like you have to get into it. You have to get into the details of being on social media, you know? And there's a lot of shit that goes into that for sure.
Or how I make you go like on Instagram and I just have you go like them, go comment them, go like them, right?
But you know, you have to show love to other businesses. I feel like
absolutely.
you have to like let other businesses shine, you know, because I feel like a lot of people want to be in competition with other businesses and other girls. It's always a competition instead of like, good job, you did really good. Like those are bomb brows, like that facial, what are you using? People want to be secretive with all that. And I feel like
we don't gatekeep nothing, huh?
We don't gatekeep nothing at all. One thing about Dede, she will tell you what she's using on her face. She will tell you what she uses to wash her face, like everything. So one thing about us is we gonna put you on.
We gonna put you on, huh?
No, definitely. Yeah. So it's been really good, you know, getting into the business and stuff, wanting to be an assistant. You just, you know, getting into social media.
I don't even feel like you're an assistant. I feel like you're just a fucking manager.
And
I just feel like she's just like...
I basically am. I mean, I'm your only employee.
Yeah, I think she really is just like, you walk in, you see Natalie, and that's it. And then I'm like running 20 minutes late, as always. And she's like, she's texting me, right? This is literally a true story. This is literally every single day.
If you're her client, you've seen this, right?
And she's texting me, right? She's like, hey, girl, your client's here. I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm 5 minutes away.
15 minutes later. She's almost here. It's almost here.
How do you handle that?
Dude, it's an anxiety attack. You lucky I don't get anxiety like that because it's hard sometimes. Like, they're just staring at me like, you want water? No. You want to use the bathroom? No? Okay. Fuck, like, you want a shot? Oh, you're driving? So, you know, like I try my hardest to make everybody feel really comfortable there. And, you know, your clients understand.
Oh, no, my clients are the best.
Yeah,
Come on.
You
shout out to my clients.
Shout out to all your clients, bro. Like literally we had a clients giving And that was so much fun. The clients giving.
Oh yes, tell them. She outdrink literally everybody. She's the best.
No, I could drink, you guys. That's one thing about me. I can drink. I don't drink as much just because I have to drink a lot when I do, you know? So there is no buzz with me. We getting fucked up, period.
Oh. Can you just literally just cut that part out? Like literally, or not cut it out. What is it? Clip it.
Yeah,
say that one more time.
What?
What you just fucking said. And look in the camera and say that shit.
What I say? What I say?
We're looking to get fucked up? What did you say?
No. What did I say? I don't even know what I said.
One thing about me is I'm gonna get fucked up.
Okay. One thing about me, I'm gonna get fucked up. You know? So at that Friendsgiving, I felt like all your clients, like all the love we got, like they brought us gifts, you guys. They brought us snacks, like we had so much fun with her clients, and that makes it all worth it, is that we can have a relationship with them like that. Because our clients see us as friends, you know? We are their friends.
Girl,
they come with us to their drama.
They give me gifts, but then they give her gifts. They're like, this is for you, Dede. But then this one's for Natalie, right? And then like I look and it's either like better or it's like...
No, literally. She's my biggest hater.
This is like a true story. It'll be like, she's like, oh, this is for you, Dede. But then Natalie gets this. And it's like...
They don't forget about me ever.
I want that. Like, you know, because every single time we went to Disneyland.
No, your best friend, Steph, she just got me a birthday gift. It was the cutest thing ever, dude. The cutest thing ever. She was hating. She wanted it so bad.
And I'm not even going to say what I got, but shout out to you, you know.
It's okay. Gift is a gift.
No, chocolates are chocolates. I loved it. That was my favorite. But anyways, boo. So another thing that I want to talk about is, you know, how do you handle like from... Why are you laughing?
I know it's coming.
What?
Your personal life.
What do you mean?
I'll tell you at the time about it, no?
Okay, yeah. I was gonna get to it. How do you feel about like my personal life? You know, like having to deal with like different personalities, like you said. You know when I'm in a good mood. You know when I'm in a bad mood. You know when I'm like whatever.
When you're in love, when you're heartbroken.
Like, how do you feel about seeing me in those? You know, because not only are we close, but like there is, you know, people that come to the shop. And you press them. And literally, this just happened where you were like, I'm going to ask him this, this, and that. And I'm over here thinking like, oh, fuck.
Because you know what? Working with you for these past 2 years, I've seen you through a lot. Like how I said, medical issues, relationships. Relationships has to do with a lot. I've seen you through a lot of relationships. One time, you guys, she was like, I really like this guy. Like, I swear to God, if he breaks my heart, I'm going to be broken for 2 weeks. And I was like, you can have one day and then you're going to get your ass back to work. Like, you're not going to be heartbroken over no guy. Like, I'm sorry, that's not an excuse.
I'm fucking dead.
Like, literally, you know? So I'm on her ass, you guys. I'm like, make this fool a friend first before you date him.
All the time.
Like, I'm like, what do you know about this guy? What does he do? Like, you know, what's he about? You know, like at this point, I'm pressing every single buddy she dates. I'm pressing everybody.
Is that better? Be a friend first and then...
Definitely. I 100% agree with the 3-month rule. Like, I don't know if I just heard about it, but basically you date for 3 months and then you see if you want to date or not. I think you should date for longer, in my opinion. I feel like people should be getting to know each other. Like, you don't even know how this fool stinks in a week, you know? Like, you don't know people like that, you know? I dated my partner for maybe 2 years before I got with them, and now I've been together for like 5 years.
The best. She be bringing her Starbucks freaking, she be bringing her food, ramos of flowers, and I'm over here like...
Hey, man, y'all, you know what? It took me a lot to get there, though. I've been through a lot of heartbreak. I've seen a lot of, you know, I wanted to be the better person for somebody, and it didn't work out. So the person I'm with now has brought me back to life. I feel like has gave me the confidence I needed, has given me the treatment I deserve. And I want that for you at the end of the day. You know, I want you to be with somebody who's wants good for your business, wants good for, you know, us as like a unit, you know, because not me, you guys, but like I work with her. So if she's not 100, we're not 100. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So she comes in, you guys, sometimes heartbroken, and I'm there like, I have to pick her up. You know, I have to tell her like, you know, we have to continue the day. You know, we have to continue with this. Like, you can be heartbroken, be sad, but everything's going to be okay.
I'm like this.
But I tell her everything's going to be okay. Like how I said, we'll get into my old quote, but what I say is like, don't be afraid of heartbreak. Don't be afraid of rejection. Don't be afraid to go on a date because you never know who you're going on a date with. You never know if this guy's going to be the biggest creep of your life or this fool's really going to be the love of your life.
And what are they all so far?
They're all creeps. You feel me? There be some I'd be like, who is this? I'm like, what is this person? Like,
I really like we're putting all my shit out there.
no, literally, you guys. So that's one thing. Like her relationships and stuff and her personal life, I'm a very big part of it.
Yeah.
Very big part.
Yeah.
Medical stuff, like, girl, when Dede was in the hospital, I would go see her. Not
Brush
even
my
on
hair.
the clock, you guys. I would go see her, brush her hair, take her to the restroom, take her on walks, holding her breathing fucking tank. Like, we've been through so much. And
I broke my foot.
no, she broke her foot, y'all. And then broke her wrist. What is going on, bro? I'd be like, what the fuck? Like, what's gonna happen today? You know, like, I wonder what is gonna happen today. Literally, that's the mindset. You never know what's going on. Working a warehouse job, you know what's going on. You know, working with somebody, like, personally, anything can happen.
But it's
anything
fun?
can happen. It's fun. It's fun. I didn't have to go to work today. And that was amazing. Like, you know, so I get a flexible schedule. Some days I don't have to go to work. And like, that's
Girl,
fine.
she be putting out, she don't even ask me. She'll put it on the computer.
Hey, sometimes I you know, I call off and stuff, but at least it's like a week or two in advance. It's not like, oh, I need in 3 days, I need this day off.
No, she'll be on there. She'll be like,
I've got this plan.
she's like, I need this day off. And she'll put it, like, she'll make her own schedule. Like, I need this off. And I go back and I'm like, oh, so you need this day off? She's like, yeah. And I'm like,
I got plans, girl.
and I'm like,
plans.
okay, you can have it off. Like, but she'll never take off a busy day.
Never,
Huh,
dude.
never.
I only did for my birthday, and that was the busiest day
of the
of
year.
January. Literally.
Literally.
Busiest day of January was my birthday, and I didn't show up. I wasn't showing up. I was not that day. But other than that, I'm there. You know, like, I'm down to work overtime. I'm down to, like, when she needs me. Sometimes when I used to work with you, I'm like, I'm not coming on my days off no more, because sometimes she'll need me for, like, waxing classes and stuff. I'm like, I'm not coming on my day off no more, but I still do. Like, you know, she
still
needs
does.
me. Yeah.
Or is she like, but she's, at the end of the day, she's a model.
Mhm.
Like, she's like,
I'm getting the services for free, but at the end of the day, like, you know, I will still do that favor for her. You know, I'm her assistant, so she needs my help. I'm gonna be there.
So that's to say you need to get an assistant like Natalie if you haven't been put on. I'll tell the story really quick on how I found you. We talked about this,
Yeah,
right?
we did talk about this. So, little background on me and Dede. I've known Dede since maybe we were 15 years old. We went to the same high school, but then I was a troublemaker kid. So I went through all different types of things through high school, all types of different adventures. But we were always connected with the same friend group we were in. We always hung out with the same girls. If it was mimosa morning, Dede would come before work. You know, we would always just cross paths with each other. So... business-wise,
Applebee's.
Yeah, Applebee's, girl.
The dollar drinks.
We used to get crazy at Applebee's. One thing about Applebee's, you could get lit there, okay? Okay, no, literally. The server, she gave us each like 16 drinks each, and that's not even legal.
It wasn't.
She gave us 16
adioses.
drinks.
Adioses.
Literally, she would come back. Here you go, sweetie. We'd chug it. Can you bring me another one? Yes. To this day, they cut you off at 3.
I was so drunk, and
They
I had to
cut
go
you
to
off at
work.
like 3.
I had to go to work.
No, literally.
It's because she was there, and she was with my other friends, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna pull up. This
had
was
to.
before she worked with me, okay?
Yeah, this is just like, you know, we would just hang out, you know? So business, you invited me over one day because I used to do a service when I was younger in the mall. I used to whiten teeth, which I still do to this day. I've been doing that since I was 15 years old, you guys. So she hit me up and basically invited me over to teach her the service. I bought her all the stuff. I taught her everything. Within the next like 2-3 months, she hit me up on Instagram in a DM if I wanted to come over to talk about a business opportunity. She would not tell me what it was. She just told me like, oh, I have a business opportunity I want to talk to you about. Like, are you willing to come over and meet with me? And I was like, yeah, of course. I think I met with you within the next 2 days.
Mm-hmm.
And then I
She
met
came to
with
my
you and
house,
your
y'all.
mom. I met with you and your mom. That was the first time I ever met your mom.
Yes.
And yeah, you guys offered me the job. That's one thing I tell everybody. I'm so blessed. I was offered this job. I did not apply for this job, you guys. She saw my potential and gave me that opportunity to do something with it. You know what I mean? Like I don't know where I would be right now you didn't give me this opportunity. If
I
I'm gonna
hope
be honest.
nothing. I hope not. I don't even want to get to that, but I
I
hope
don't,
nothing.
you know,
left.
and that's what scares
Natalie was
me.
a troublemaker. The bitch should be on Bad Girls Club because she can fight.
I should have. You know, but that's one thing I want to like try not to be on anymore. Is I was a tough girl, and I always gave that tough girl persona. I want to be softer.
Yeah.
You know, I want to. Yeah, literally, I want people to see the soft me, but never know the deadly me. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to be like that no more. Like people know, like Nicole, like everybody, they know, like, oh, the person that you want to try is Natalie because she like has no problem. If I know you don't like me, you're the first person I want to be around. If I know you do not like me around, I want to sit right next to you. That's literally how I am.
I'm like, Natalie, handle whoever's going outside. She's like, all right.
I'm like, where's my taser? I'm like, what's going on? No, literally, I try to because, like, you know, you have to.
And no one's ever tried her at the shop. They try me, they try someone else, but they don't try you.
All the things that happened at the shop, like all the situations, drama-wise, I'm not there because God knows, like, she knows what will come about. Yeah. Like, you know, and that's something I'm thankful for is that he kind of keeps me out of trouble. Yeah. You know, so I'm sorry you had to deal with that, but thank God I didn't.
And I still got to be 10 toes down and say, hey, I'm still a business owner.
You could beat a bitch's ass just outside the shop.
Literally.
Inside, it's a liability. So...
liability inside. You can't, like, you know, we got coverage, but you just can't fall inside. You can't do nothing inside. Like, do it outside.
No, literally, please.
Fight outside.
No,
and I've told her this too.
Yeah.
When,
but we don't do that. You know,
it never
it's just
happens.
something that I have in me, you know, that everybody knows about. Yeah. So definitely, it's been fun.
I mean, you're out. You got your own business. You're growing. You're maturing. I could see it. You're already mature, but you're maturing. You're gonna be growing in the next like 5 years from now, Marla. We better put her on this podcast and be like, she's about to have Limitless Beauty Shop open up.
I know, and I want to pull a Geo. I want to get skinny. Like I'm really on my weight now. Like, yeah, that's one of the reasons why I was scared to come on the podcast because like the person I am now is not who I was a couple years ago. I feel like I let myself go. That I need to do a lot of self-reflecting on myself, and I just need to work on myself better instead of being so careless. Yeah. You know, so that's one thing.
But I feel like you working on yourself will make, you know, you already work on yourself because you still get your nails done. She never stops with self-care. She needs her lashes done. She needs her nails done. She needs all of it done.
I get my hair done, you guys. Like, I need to do my makeup more. I always say, like, I just need to be prettier. Like, I'm already prettier, but I just need to, like, do something with my hair. Like, I need to do my makeup more. Like, you know, I'm always barefaced and stuff. Just because I work at a facial spa, like.
But they look at your skin and they're like, damn.
You know, Beauty Lounge by Dede takes care of me. No, literally.
All right, boo. Well, that is it. Tell me your quote. We always end this podcast with a quote. I don't know if you want to use the same quote.
No, I use the same one. I feel the same way. Like, you guys, my quote is, don't ever be afraid to take a chance. Period. Don't ever be afraid to cry. Don't ever be afraid of rejection. Always do your best, and the best will come. Literally.
Yeah. Period. Did you like that quote? That was a round of applause for Natalie. And if you guys are trying to hire Natalie, you guys, she's not for sale. She's not for hiring.
How much
she's
you paying? How much? How much an hour?
Bitch, no, just kidding. No. All right, boo. Thank you so much for joining. I love you, and I'll see you tomorrow at work. Bye.